Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'll be keeping an eye on this fella, Solanke, who I'm sure will be leading the line out there. He's very strong in the air, he's excellent with his back to goal, and he's really good at protecting the ball. For me, it's essential that he stays in that central position so he can make the most of those qualities and any chances.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
And it's Sarr.
Nice physical challenge.
Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tell. João Palhinha. Bentancur.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Barcola. Doué. Barcola.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sarr. Bentancur. Johnson. Bentancur. Tell. João Palhinha.
Doggy. Oh, it's played into the area. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure.
And it's played forward.
And it's Doué. Kvaratskhelia.
Solanke. Solanke.
Johnson. Bentancur.
Pedro Porro. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Neves. Hakimi. Vitinha. João Neves. Gently done.
And here's Dembele. Into the channel.
Romero.
Moved on forwards.
João Neves wins the duel this time. Hakimi. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield.
Out to the left it goes.
Receives it in a good position here. Mendes.
There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
João Palhinha. Tell. Tell. Clearly not happy with that. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. João Neves. Doué. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Romero. Sarr. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Pacho. Barcola. Aim forwards. Romero getting this one clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Romero. Tell.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Romero. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dembele.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And here's Solanke. Solanke. Tell. And can he finish it? He's delivered all right. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Marquinhos. Nice looking ball. Nuno Mendes. And he's got his cross in. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Vitinha. Gets it away. He has found the way through. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Barcola. Paris Saint-Germain are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Van de Ven. Tell. Paris Saint-Germain needing to chase the game already. And here's Tell. Udogi. Played in. Pacho attempts a clearance. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Mendes chasing after it. Barcola. And it's Doué. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Solanke. Udogi. Romero forwards and with intent. Dembele. Doué. That's a good... Barcola! He's missed, but not by that far.
Barcola certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Romero. Sarr. Tell. Romero. Van der Ven. Gently done. And that could set him on his way. It's Dembele! And he's heaved it away. Barcola takes a shot. Could be danger here. Barcola! Oh, they could be caught out here. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tacho cuts it out, and it's Dembele. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Cleared without complication. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Bentancur did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Udogi. Tell. Udogi. And here's Tell. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sarr. João Palhinha. Udogi. That is a great pick out. Now this could be a chance. Punched away. Kvaratskhelia. Moved on forwards. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Pedro Porro. Sarr. And here's Tell. Sarr. And it's Udogi. Udogi puts a cross in. Short changes him with that pass. João Palhinha. Out to the right. Sarr. Hakimi can get it clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hakimi. Marquinhos.
João Neves. And it's played forward. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. He's on it, can he get away? That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Doué. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Neves. And here's Dembele. Proves too strong. Van de Ven. Johnson. Sarr, gently done. Udogi. Sarr. Udogi. Udogi. Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Pacho. Barcola. Vitinha, aim forwards. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van de Ven. Tell. Romero. Palhinha have it back and can go again. Now it's Solanke. And Solanke!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pacho moved on forwards. Solanke. Johnson. No, it's Johnson. There will be a throw-in. It's Bentancur. Bentancur. Oh, good spread. Johnson's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Barcola. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pass was somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bentancur. He could be in here. Tell. And it's Udogi. And here's Solanke. Kvaratskhelia. And the counter is on. Doué.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Van de Ven shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Sarr. And it's played forward. Vitinha. Pacho. Barcola. Pacho shifted upfield. Romero attempts a clearance. Over to the left. And here's Sarr. Pedro Porro plays it short. Udogi gets a cross in. João Palhinha. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looks across and plays it in. Mendes with the clearance. Bentancur. And it's Sarr. Sarr!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And here's the chance to counter. Marcola stood his ground strongly. Mendes played with finesse. Romero. Sarr. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Nuno Mendes. Doué. He's in a good position here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vitinha. Tacho, aim forwards. And it's Vitinha. And he shoots!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Romero. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pedro Porro. Johnson. That's really well manoeuvred. Tell. Udogi. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Doué. Tell. And here's Dembele. Now it's Barcola. It's run loose here. Barcola played out to the left flank. Now it's Doué. He's free, he has got space. Palhinha is there and he can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Dembele. Vitinha played out towards the right wing, crossed into the... A header! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. João Neves. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Mendes. Vitinha, gently done. Van de Ven. Bentancur moved on forwards. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Tacho forwards and with intent. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well read, nice interception. Pacho. Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
João Neves. Hakimi. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Barcola tries a measured ball. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And that's out of reach. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're underway again. Romero. Udogi. Sarr. Tell. Udogi. Sarr. João Palhinha. Bentancur. Played into the middle. Barcola. Barcola shifted upfield. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Van der Ven. Bentancur. That's really well manoeuvred. Johnson. Sarr. Aim forwards. KYRGYZ. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Marquinhos. João Neves. KYRGYZ. And here's Dembele. And he's lost his man here. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that was very necessary. Barcola. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van der Ven. Brennan Johnson. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Palhinha. Bentancur. Bentancur, gently done. Van der Ven. Romero. Moved on forwards. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Pacho. And it's Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Solanke shoots! It's in!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vitinha. And it's played forward. And the finish! That is a little undercooked. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Into the Grateful arms of the keeper. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Marquinhos getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Pedro Porro. Johnson knocks it out wide. Solanke. Solanke! And he has kept it out somehow.
Solanke is offering a right smile there.
Chance, surely! That's not going far. Tries a deft little ball. Cross goes in there. There's the shot! That carried quite a threat. That's Dembele. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. João Palhinha.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Pacho. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Vitinha. Dembele. Oh, good take in a good area. Time to deliver. On the volley! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bentancur. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Romero gently done. And here's Solanke. Mendes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barcola.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Van de Ven. And it's Porro. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Vitinha with the foul. Pedro Porro. He's found a way through. That's a throw. João Palhinha. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Pedro Porro with the short one. Sarr. He's had a shot! Nuno Mendes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Solanke. Now it's Johnson. Played out to the right. He has a look up. Johnson! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Johnson clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Pacho. Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. And here's Dembele. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out wide. Bentancur does really well to win the ball there. Looking to break at pace. He is through here. And here's Solanke. That's a cute ball. Bentancur. There are a few waiting for it. Johnson takes the shot.
Sarr usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
And claimed it back swiftly. Marquinhos. João Neves. Vitinha. Doué. Vitinha shifted upfield. Romero aim forwards. Udogi. Romero. Sarr. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's Porro. Who's he going to play in? Sarr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcola. And here's Doué. This might spell danger. And he's there to get it away. And back to the keeper they go. Marquinhos. Ooh, can he get onto this? And it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. It's really well cleared. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Bentancur. Bentancur. Oh, played right into his path. And Solanke! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Solanke demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
KYRGYZ, who does have an assist to his name. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tell. Solanke. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's neat.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Looking here to chip it through. Moved on forwards. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's KYRGYZ. Doué. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Talinia gets good distance on it. Vitinha. Solanke. Oh, well measured. Now it's Johnson. Johnson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Solanke. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Tell. He's found some space. Oh, that's a fine challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And a play for a throw. Udogie makes the interception. Romero. Udogie. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. João Neves, forwards and with intent. And it's Hakimi. Barcola.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sarr. Nice physical challenge. Knocks it out wide. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. He's in a great position, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Vitinha. Vitinha, gently done. Pedro Porro. Sarr. And it's Udogi. Udogi, that's an imaginative pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Oh, nice touch. And here's Doué. Doué! And the lead stays intact, just.
Doué clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Bentancur. Sarr. Romero. Sarr. Romero. And it's played forward. Now it's Tell. And it's Udogi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
João Neves. Hakimi. Pacho. Lofted upfield. Kvara, and the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong there. It's a let-off for that defence.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Van de Ven. Solanke.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pacho shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia. That is lovely. Doué. Close to drawing level.
Barcola was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Romero. Odobert. Pacho gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos, aim forwards. Good ball, good take. Dembele, spread out to the left. And he's there to clear it. And the volley. Rising over the bar.
Vitinha, unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
João Neves, forwards and with intent.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain are looking desperate here, short on time. Kvaratskhelia! And that could come back to haunt them. Played back in. Now it's Odobert. And they've got rid.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Sarr. Ambitious ball here. Chance for a shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Doué. Kvaratskhelia chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
João Palhinha. Johnson. Bentancur. And here's Johnson. João Neves wins the duel this time. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. The pass is intercepted. Johnson. Van de Ven. Romero shifted upfield. João Palhinha. Palhinha gently done. Doué. Marquinhos. Out to the left it goes. And it's Mendes. Doué. Hakimi. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van de Ven. Sarr. Moved on forwards. Odobert. And it's played forward. Bentancur. Can he spark a counter here? Great defending, strong and determined. He's beaten the last man. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He's gone for the shot. Comes up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Doué. Out to the right. Hakimi plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Romero. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Dembele. Caresses it through. Solanke thinks one through. Neatly clipped into space. Otterbeer. Oh, sweet feet. Udogi. Bentancur. Now it's Otterbeer. Johnson. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Going for goal! Great reaction! Hakimi gets it away. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Shapes to shoot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weak.